Pro Farmer, don't know if I'll be able to join the chat, but I'll try to listen. I don't want to miss it. Okay. Now I'm doing this on my phone, so y'all write in the comments how it sound, how it look. Y'all write in the comments how it sound, how it look. Well, let me turn this down. Well, let me turn this down. All right. So can everybody see me and hear me fine? This is my first time doing it on my cell phone. What up, Andale? I'm looking on the laptop and then talking. So that's a thumbs up. Oh, now look, I should be able to scroll better on here with this. But look, let's start off like this. Happy spring, everybody. Spring here. Time to garden. Woo, 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 woo. Aunt Tia, hey, how you doing? Robbie Island Duncan, how you doing? Elisa Condi, how you doing? And they'll say she hear me fine. Them groceries. Ronchella one, hey, how you doing? Full Harvest Gardener, hey, how you doing? Now we gonna wait a few more minutes. Maybe we get 20 people in here. We get 20 people. Keeper Ben, Yisrael, how you doing? Turf Therapy in the building. Big Turf. Eco Neighbor Lawn and Garden. Lawn and garden. So he can cut your front yard and grow cucumbers in your backyard. And I got the grape. Look at that artwork on there. The only one can hold a pin to that artwork is Turf Therapy. That turf gear. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. Hey, how you doing? Elevated Lawnscape. My guy. Look at that. That's another guy. Elevated Lawnscape. Take care of your front yard. And he finna start growing cucumbers in the backyard. Renee Nay. Hey, how you doing? Turf Therapy say, gotta get me one of those t-shirts. Hey, it's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. And if my hand covered up, I'm scrolling through the comments like this, so I can't use this hand. I gotta use this hand. Then I use that, yeah. Full Harvest Garden. I was thinking about your lemon that died. Did you get it at Lowe's? No, I got it at Ace Hardware. But it wasn't the tree fault. What it is, I got that tree like a year ago before I knew anything about planting and gardening. All I knew that I saw trees growing in the yard. I didn't do nothing. I didn't fertilize them. I didn't water them. They just grew. So I bought that lemon tree, came straight home from the store, and planted it in the middle of the yard and didn't touch it. And it died. New Art Gardener, hey, what it do? Miss Tasha Mack, hello, good afternoon. Now, it's spring and it's springing. So I want to know what everybody's springing into. Is everybody overplanning and, almost out their mind with trying to keep up with everything? Some things you didn't label, you don't know what it is. Come on, what you got going on? Angel Loves Garden, hey, how you doing? Jackson Harlow, hey, how you doing? All right, everybody speaking to everybody. All right, so speaking of that, I gave a walkthrough of my garden, maybe a week ago, and I got 1,000 seeds that I want to plant, but I ain't got no room. So I'm wondering, is anybody else dealing with that, not having enough room? Like I got beets that was this small a month ago, that the same height right now. I hear everybody say the same thing. Hey, it's gonna grow, be patient, wait till it get hot. But I ain't got no patience. I have zero patience. I'm ready to put something in the dirt and the next day I wanna go out there and eat. That's what I wanna do. And if we being honest, everybody else like that. I'm just the only one gonna admit it. Oh, wrong hand. I'm sorry. Get up and grow. Hey, what's up? Renee, now you talking about me? I overdid it. Look, we all gonna overdo it. Dude, we talked about buying seeds the whole fall and winter. Every video on YouTube, it was a haul to the Dollar Tree, it was a haul to Lowe's, it was a haul to Home Depot, and in every video we was picking up seeds, more seeds and more seeds. Well, now that it's time to plant, and we got 1,000 seeds, well, guess how many we want to plant? 1,000. You're right. Growing with Donnie. Hey, how you doing? Full Harvest Garden said Lowe's will let you return all plants within a year if they die. Yeah, but some of it my fault. I don't want to get my money back for something I messed up. And I'm on my phone, so it's adjusting to the light. It's a pretty good cheap phone. So it adjusts to light. So if it starts getting darker, then I'm gonna let it in more light. And my little girl's so sweet, she cut on the light for me. Thank you.
Is that better for you?
Yes, it's better. Thank you. All right, what else we got going on? And Dale Homestead in the college said, that label thing, the struggle is real. Dude, everybody forget the label. Everybody's so excited to get everything in the garden that who thinks about labeling? We just ready to put the seed in the dirt to eat. Look, that's starting to bother me, that darkness. Let me open this blind. Yep. Now hold on one second. I ain't going over. All right, more light in the building. All right, what is it? Tasha Mac hollering at cousin. Me too, broke. I have ran out of room. Dude, I got 3 beds, probably 20 containers, 5 grow bags. Dude, I still ain't got no room. Tia say not enough room. You ain't said nothing. And you notice I read these comments like I think people saying this stuff. Pit Stop says you've been ran out of room. Pit Stop, hey, I saw your fruit trees though. Look, you got to take some time. I be wanting to look. You was showing a garden tour, and you was showing everything in your garden, and then you glance over to the fruit trees and say, "Hey, these are my fruit trees." Look, when you said fruit trees, my eyes lit up. I want to see, and then you just kind of glance by them. I'm like, "Come on, I want to see that." Keeper being Israel say, in my garden, Baker Creek, Victor Seeds now, Little Shop of Seeds, and on and on and on and on. Look here. I order seeds from Amazon. I have no idea if it's Baker Creek or whatever. I don't, man. I see a seed I want, I type it in, and I just order it. So I ain't no telling where I'm getting seeds from. I might be getting seeds from next door. I don't know. Jackson Harlem says, seems like everyone is a pro gardener. No, watch my videos. I am not a pro gardener. I don't even pretend to be one on YouTube. And look, Jackson Harlem, since you brought that up, not plugging the video, but I'm saying, I got a video where at the beginning of it, I do a RIP to all the plants I've killed in the last 2 months. Miss Tasha Max, I got seedlings in my grow tent. My problem is growing food and trying to pack up my house at the same time. Well, stop packing the house up and grow food. It's an easy choice. Grow food. Pack the house up. The house ain't going nowhere. What if them bugs eat your food out there? Oh, you're right. Pack your house up. I'm sorry. Too much. Yankee sister, you snuck in here for a minute. Don't get in trouble now. You at work? F.R. Humphrey. Hey, how you doing? Angel Little Garden said, I'm in the garden till sundown now. Was out last night playing corn and okra. Look, that corn that I put in the grow bag that I still think is a bad idea, it's jumped up about this big now. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's a bad idea, but it is looking strong. All of them are dark green and growing. I still think it's a bad idea, but I might have some peaches and cream corn real soon. Probably not real soon, but you know what I mean. Hopefully real soon. excuse me, Full Harvest Garden say, what herbs are you growing? Grow in your grass. No, I'm not growing in the grass because I got to break up all that grass and my soil probably is awful. So I'm just going with the soil I know. But I got rosemary out there. I got basil. I don't know if you call bay leaves herbs. I doubt it. But I got bay leaves, parsley. Yeah, that's about it. But I'm adding to it. I'm going to my local nursery probably this weekend. I'm looking for some thyme and stuff like herbs. I don't want to grow them from seed. I mean, I get stuff pretty cheap from my nursery already. So I could buy a herb seed and wait for it to germinate, or I can go to my local nursery and pay $2 and get it. Humble Service Homestead. Hey, how you doing? She said, as long as you are utilizing the space you do have, is all good. Look, I'm utilizing all the space I got. I'm thinking about using some of my neighbor's space, and I got a cousin that said I could plant some beans in his backyard. That's how I'm feeling now. Now come back to me probably 2 months into the growing season, and then I'm sliced over so tired, from harvesting everything. Growing with Donna say, hey everybody, the fam's all here. Hey, look here. As long as it's 4 or 5 of us in having a good time, that's all that matters. Keep it being, I like how you put the X, so I know it ain't my business getting y'all conversation. Moving on. Full Harvest Garden say, are you growing cherry bushes? What you mean cherry bushes? Like the cherry, like the pitted cherry or the cherry tomato? Pissed off Kitchen Garden say, I went down Orchard Lane in the beginning and showed the old ones at the end. No. You didn't go down Orchard Lane. You kind of panned down there. At the end, yeah, you did go, but I wanted you to slow down because you know me. I want to see all the fruit trees. I want to see everything you got so I can put it on my wish list and I can get it. That's just how I am. I want all the fruit trees. If you got a fruit tree that I ain't got, I want it. Except for the nectarines and apricots. That don't interest me. All right, everybody, take a minute and holler at all your cousins. Aunt Tia say, trying to talk the husband into giving me more space. Look, just be nice and say, hey, honey, this is how you come at your husband. All right. Listen to your cousin for a minute. Say, hey, husband, I'm thinking about planting some new stuff in the garden. What would you like in the garden? What would you like me to grow for you? You pause, and no matter what he say, if he say macaroni and cheese, say, sure thing. I'm just going to need some more space so I can make sure you have enough to eat. Just leave it like that. He going to be with you. Growing, hey, Pete. What Pete at? Oh, Pit Stop said I meant Orchard Lane. Okay. Veggie Farm. Hey, how you doing? Erica Taylor. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to get to the bottom and I'm going to rant on for a minute. Don't work, retired, fixing dinner. Oh, I'm sorry. Yankee sister, well, go ahead and fix dinner. I don't mean to hold you up. Matter of fact, since you brought it up to the cousin, what you cooking? We want to know what you're eating. You brought it up, dinner. We want to know what it is. Oh, Angel love working. She said, watching the live or working will be in the garden in about 45 minutes. There you go. Lady Cheryl's Organic Food, Forests, and Products. Welcome to the live. Thank you, Auntie. Keeper said, I put out a lot of herbs I brought inside. They all did really well indoors, but now that they're back outside, they should take off. Yeah, they got that good sun. I mean, I'm going to tell you something about that. I did a horrible job hardening off my plants that I had under the grow lights. I had plants under the grow lights, and they were growing great. But instead of bringing them out for an hour, then each day you go up, You know, like Lady Cheryl did a whole video on how that's supposed to be done. I brought them out one day and I got busy doing something else. Well, when I got home, I was tired and it was dark. So I just left them out there. Do I really got to tell you how it went after that? Yeah, yeah. But I know better. I just didn't do better. Okay. Full Harvey Garden said I started onion bulbs and started 5 years ago. And they're what? I started onion bulbs and starts that started 5 years ago and they are coming up. Now hold on, I'm a little confused. You planted some 5 years ago and they just coming up now? Or they perennials and they come up every year? Yeah, you got to give me more information. I'm confused somewhere. Full Harvey Garden, give me a little more info. Keeper Ben said, I never thought I'd get rosemary from seed. Now we have several large bushes. And eventually, all right, this is something I promise myself I want to do a better job at this year. If I grow something, if I go buy a seedling, however you want to put it, I'm going to plant a seed right next to it. And I did that with my spinach. I got 2 spinach plants and 4 starts. The ones that I got from seeds, they're bigger than the rest of them. So I'm going to try. Something else, cucumbers. This is the first time I ever saw cucumber starts at Home Depot. So I got a couple of them. But I also planted the seeds. So, you know, I keep doing, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know. You know how I am. Lady Sarah said, hey, good people, I'm working in my greenhouse and listening. Jackson Hall, the more I grow, the more I want to grow just because, especially squash and snap bean. All right. I had a video called, I can't remember the name, but it was the end of the year, and I gave my review of my first year in gardening, things that I wouldn't grow no more, what I learned in it and all that, yada, yada, yada. I said I didn't like beans because I didn't like that they vine so much, you had to keep up with the vining. Well, I changed my mind. And I'm going to tell you why I changed my mind. I found out how good beans are for your soil. You know, you got to keep some of the beans for it to get everything into the soil. And from listening to people like Turf Therapy and GG Naturals and people like that, Lady Cheryl and Tina, I learned that beans are real good for the soil if you put somewhere back in the dirt. So I was like, I can eat off this plant. I can help put nutrients in my soil. I'm going to do it. So I got black eyed peas. They ain't came up yet. Hey, I hate to get off track, but do you know black eyed peas are the same peas that you buy in the grocery store? The exact same thing. I didn't know that. All right. Black eyed peas, long beans, Alaska peas, and another one. And I was watching Homestead Aquarius. He always talking about rattlesnake beans. So I ordered some rattlesnake beans. I'm going to try to grow rattlesnake beans. Pretty much I went bean crazy. I pretty much got a whole bed. There's beans, asparagus, and beets. A whole bed. Jackson Harlem say, would you all agree that all foods taste better when homegrown? And look, I haven't harvested a whole bunch of stuff. I've harvested turnip greens, mustard greens. I've ate a couple strawberries, tomatoes, but all of that tastes better, especially mustard greens. Mustard greens are, and this is my garden now, I'm just talking about my garden. Mustard greens are 1,000 times better at your garden. And then, I don't know if it's a different type of mustard greens than what you buy in the grocery store, because I had Florida broadleaf mustard green. And I don't know if that's different than the variety they sell at the grocery store, but mine was 1,000 times better. I mean, sauteed in the pan. You could cook it anyway and it still tasted good. Man, the mustard plants out there still growing, man. I ate so much mustard. Lion Crest Outdoors Gardening. What's up, Q? Look here. I got our other cousin shirt on. Eco Neighbor, Lawn and Gardening. Q. Lawn and Gardening. Q. Come on, man. Now, this is not a paid video. I paid for this shirt, and I like it. Everybody speaking. Speaking to all your cousins. Farmer Q just showed them a bit. Everybody tell Farmer Q, what's up, cuz? Morning Show Gardening. What's up, buddy? Today I planted a pomegranate wonderful variety. Look, I got one in the backyard, buddy. Do you know why I bought it? And this is, I think I'm gonna plant fruit trees, citrus trees based off what we buy at the grocery store. Whatever we buy at the grocery store, that's what I'm gonna plant, and I'm gonna try to go from there. And the reason I go across the street, then I come back. The pomegranate is something me and my little girl love to eat, and the variety they sell at Kroger is the wonderful pomegranate. So I bought the wonderful pomegranate tree. Look here, man. I hope you get a whole bunch of pomegranates on that. Everybody speaking. Full Harvey Garden said real cherries in a bush, they get about 5 feet. No. All right, this is the thing. I'm trying to get trees that are self-pollinating, self-fertile, where you don't need to pollinate it, because it's a bunch of trees I want, but I don't want to have to pair all of them up. And a lot of the cherry trees need to pollinate unless it's a tart cherry. And I don't want a tart cherry. And funny you brought that up. It was a variety, I think it was called a large black cherry. It was a darker variety. And I wanted one of them trees, but I think it needed a pollinator, so I didn't get it. So I'm trying to get the fruit trees that I don't need 2 of them, because if I get all the trees I want, I ain't gonna be able to cut the grass in the backyard, to be honest. I mean, to be honest. Pit Stop telling y'all to hit that like button. There's 53 people in here and 22 people hit the like button. Pit Stop doing the job. Appreciate that, Pit Stop. Kiefer Ben say, I'm Pete. I'm confused now. Wait, Kiefer Ben, you're Pete? Okay. I got threw off for a minute. I love that advice for Aunt Tia. Thank you. And look, appreciate you getting the shirt to the Weekend Garden Show. Thank you. Nadine Wynn. What's up, Auntie Nadine? Hello, former cuz. Appreciate you stopping in, Nadine. OG Nadine. Celtic Roots Farm. Hey, how you doing? Hey, everyone. Hope everyone is enjoying the sunshine. Look, Celtic Roots. Hey, I watch your videos. It's a little cold down there where you live, buddy. Just watch the videos from the people down south until your sun get there, man. Just enjoy the sun through us. And then once it get to you, it's like you've been in summertime for too much, man. But dude, it is really cold. I mean, I could look when I watch your videos, I feel a little chill come across me. I usually put on a blanket over me when I watch your videos, man. Jay Ron said back at I'm sorry, you talking to Pit Stop, my bad. And Dale Homestead in the comments said, what would you like to eat like that? I like that. Oh, what would you like to eat? I like that. And funny thing is, one of my favorite things to eat is purple eggplant. But I have a horrible time growing eggplant. I germinated the seeds, had it on the grow light. They got maybe that big and they just stopped growing. I mean, just stopped growing. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I baby them, still nothing. So I was like, I bought new grow lights. I had the old setup, then I bought some new I found some a good deal, $27 on Amazon, and it's the one that had all the tentacles on it. I bought that. Everything else grew great under that, but that eggplant did not grow. So I said, well, maybe it needs some sun. So I took it outside, put it in the greenhouse. The greenhouse stayed around 70 degrees, and it just died. I mean, it might have got too cold one night, and it just died. But I planted some more eggplants, and I planted them in a raised bed. So fingers crossed, I'm gonna get there. Wait, oh, I took a long way to answer your question. But yeah, eggplant. That's what I would like. I'm gonna jump in growing with Donna conversation with Jackson Harlow. All thanks. You got a lot of knowledge. I'll be following when you do. What y'all talking about? Can I be nosy for a minute? Everybody hollering at Lady Cheryl. Tell her, hey, Lady Cheryl, cuz. The Weekend Garden Show said, my lettuce babies are finally getting true leaves. Look here, let me tell you about my lettuce. I don't know if you watch it. I don't know how long you've been watching my videos. It might have been an older video to you. But I had romaine lettuce and another variety of lettuce or whatever. It was growing so good and looking so pretty. Right before I harvested, it bolted up. Right before I harvested, it bolted up. But it was a learning experience. I learned. The temperature drops. I had them strictly in the greenhouse. The temperature ups and downs caused it to bolt. It got too hot, it bolted. So it was a bad thing, but it was a learning experience. You know what I mean? Now I know that lettuce needs steady temperatures. It's a cooler weather. So, well, at least that variety. I think it was romaine. So if I was gonna plant it again, I would plant it in a shaded area and try to do it like that. Celtic Roots Farm says just started seeds, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, pak choy. Can't wait to get in the go. Hey, Celtic Root. Now, update us on that pak choy because that's something else that I'm just growing pak choy flowers out there. I mean, I know they say grow it in fall, and you have a longer cold season to grow it. But just keep me updated so I can see a little bit of it because my pak choy had some beautiful leaves on it, and then it just started to bolt. So I said, well, I'm gonna collect the seeds because I definitely want to grow some more pak choy when it get in fall. So just update us a little bit here and there so we can see what it look like. If you don't mind, I want to tell you what videos to do. Okay. See, Addict say, congrats at the Weekend Garden Show. Congrats for what? Oh, wrong hand. Congrats for what? Texas Garden Girl Anissa, what it do? What's up? The Weekend. Oh, congrats on. Look, man, I can't stay focused. She just said that she got her lettuce going. I'm sorry. Kiefer Ben say we have spinach, strawberries, and a bunch of onions that overwinter. You over spinach? Okay. Yeah, my strawberries kept going like that. And they stayed looking good the whole winter. I had them in the greenhouse. That's one thing that just flourished. Did you hear the big word flourish? Flourished in the greenhouse. I mean, they kept growing. Everything was good. Me and my little girl went out there a little while ago to look at the plants. Got a strawberry growing on that joke about that big. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, your sister said, loving it, just planted cabbage, beets, radishes, seedling. And look, I might have messed up. I planted some radishes out there from seed. And they started to get a little size on them. And I was like, oh, maybe they're big enough to break up and replant. I looked a little while ago, they leaning over. Hopefully they pop back. I'm gonna go out there and throw just a little 511 on them. Okay. My little girl, she didn't want to say nothing live, so she wrote something down on a piece of paper and showed it to me. Okay. Full Harvest Garden say I dried them and saved them for 5 years to see how long they were like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see a lot. I think it depends on the seed because some people have 4 or 5 year old seeds that don't go, and some people have 5 year old seeds that go. I don't know if it makes a difference. Harvest Moon Jordan. First time I made it to the live. Hey, I'm glad you made it. Look, Harvest Moon, make sure I'm pronouncing that right. Harvest Moon Jordan. Not Jordan, Jordan. Oh, hold on, that's my alarm. All right. Jackson Harden said, I wish I knew how to cook squash. Hey, let me tell you how you cook squash. Go to YouTube and type in how to cook squash. I promise that's how I learned to do 90% of the stuff I know how to do. If there's anything working in the house, or I don't cook, but on the rare occasion that I do want to try to cook something, then I type in YouTube how to cook it. Erica Taylor say, great idea, cuz. I don't remember which idea it was, but I appreciate it. Texas Garden Girl Nick say, what's up, cousins? You got to know what that means. What's up? Cuzzunz. It's cousins. Y'all take a minute, y'all say cousins. And look. Yeah, that's exactly how it's pronounced. E. Starkey. Hey, how you doing? Hey, bro, Farm 76 and everyone. Just planted some potatoes in my 5-gallon bucket in my apartment. Good. Hey, glad you brought that up. I planted potatoes in my grow bag, and they were supposed to be 5-gallon bucket, but they still were smaller than me. So I'm gonna go on Amazon. I saw where they got the 10-gallon grow bags, and I got some potatoes right here that been sitting, and they start getting roots on them. So I said I ain't gonna throw them away. Let's just see how it grow up. So I'm gonna get some 10-pound, and I'm gonna do it like that, and throw them. I'm gonna cut them in half, and then just throw them in the dirt. But look, I'm gonna tell you something I noticed. Everybody gets sweet potatoes, and they trying to grow the shoots off them. You know when the sweet potatoes grow the best? When they're in the bag. Dude, I just sat around and thought about that for a minute. I'm putting sweet potatoes in the water to get the shoots to go. Look, just leave the potatoes in the bag till the shoots already start, then put them in water. Because I just sat there and I noticed if you leave sweet potatoes in that bag that you get from the grocery store, they all start getting shoots. So if they're comfortable growing there, let them keep growing for a minute. And they get a shoot about that long, then put them in some water. Your boy Broke Farm 76 talks. Homeless Service Homestead say, growing herb has been a struggle for me. This is something we are focusing on this year. I need an herb garden in my life. Look, you just got to try it. I mean, you can't, and I'm telling you this from experience, you can't perfect everything in a year. Some things take years to perfect. It's no professional anything that did it all in 1 and 2 years. It's a lifelong goal to be great at something. And I'm gonna be a great gardener. Now, is it gonna take me a lifetime? Of course it is. I'm not catching on to gardening like everybody else. So it's gonna take me a little bit longer. But I got some good ideas, and I got a lot of free time and a lot of energy. Harvest Moon Jordan. So thanks. Oh, so I did say it right. Okay. Elevated Landscape say, I was rough on my starts too during the hardening off process. Some of them are on life support right now. Look, you're preaching to the choir. Look, I knew the correct way to do it. But Lady Cheryl made a video. She explained it step by step by step. How you supposed to harden off your plants once you get them under the grow light. That first day was supposed to be an hour. 1 hour. You're supposed to simulate, put a fan in there to simulate the wind. Yeah, simulate the wind so to get used to blowing in the wind outside. Next day, a little longer. Next day, a little longer. I think after 5 or 7 days, you leave them out there and they should be ready. But I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I knew exactly how I was supposed to do that and didn't do it. Yankee sister said, my carrots, spinach, broccoli, and spinach are all perking up from overwintering. Yeah. Dude, you got all that stuff through the winter? Man, broccoli. Look, a couple things that are my Achilles heel right now. And if y'all don't know what Achilles heel is, Achilles was a mythological, not a mythical, a character in Greek mythology, and he got dipped in the water, and he was being held by his Achilles right below your ankles. And when he came out, that was the only vulnerable spot, and that's how they got him. Shot him in the Achilles heel, so they named him Achilles heel. Facts, not really, but I watched the movie. Jackson Arnold, thank you. You know I can't remember from second to second, but I appreciate it. Okay. I like how y'all do them it so everybody know who's talking to who. Settle Root Farm said, we've been grown dragon beans. They have a beautiful pink flower. Hey, what's it's another name for that. Settle Root Farm. What is the other name for dragon beans? It's another name for them. Jackson Harlem said, I love beans. Dude, I'm a bean guy now. And my Alaska peas, they are taking off. So I'm like, well, maybe I can grow beans, you know. I invested in 2 metal trellises. And I had some cheap trellises on the side. So what I did is I got a little twine, ran it off the edge of my raised bed to my trellis. And you know, they had the little tentacle fingers or whatever. So I put them on there. Next day I came out, they had wrapped around it twice. And they going up that twine to the trellis. Felt like a genius. What? Hold on, my daughter wrote me another note. What you said? Oh, okay. Keeper Ben said, homegrown strawberries and tomatoes are so good, I can't buy them in the store anymore. Yeah, it's a big difference. I mean, first thing I noticed, real strawberries that you grow ain't the size that's in the grocery store. And every strawberry in the grocery store look the exact same. They all this big and got the little dimple at the bottom of them. But when you grow strawberries, they look all kind of ways. Some of them pointed, some of them got the dimple. That is real food. C Addict said everything. What's up, C Addict? Said everything homegrown tastes better to me too. Yeah. The Artistic Kitchen with Sandy Self. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Texas Garden, Anissa say, T-Mac, what it do, boo? I know she wasn't talking to me. I just wanted to say that out loud. Delicious. OG Nadine Wynn said, 9B in the house. Glad you're in the house. I keep reaching the scroll with this hand. Growing Donna said, my mustard greens were so good last year. My boyfriend loved them. Look, I don't know what it is about mustard, man. I don't know if it was the variety I had, and I'll never forget that variety. It was Florida broadleaf mustard green. They were absolutely delicious. Delicious. I loved them. I mean, it's any way they were cooked, they were delicious. Facts. Even the turnip greens don't look the same. Now my collards, I'm gonna tell you, they took a little longer to grow than I expected. I've been growing them collard greens since it was cold, but once the heat came and got on them, then they start perking up, and then you know how collards get that last frost on them. You know, they start feeling different. They got that on it, then they start growing up. I'm so proud of them right now. Like my cabbage. My cabbage is starting to form a ball, y'all. I'm like a dad that saw his kid walk for the first time. but it's walking in my stomach real soon. East Arkansas, I am looking for some strawberry plant. Go to Home Depot. Matter of fact, Home Depot had them. Lowe's had them. I mean, where I live at. Home Depot had them. Lowe's had them. And Kroger had them. Yes, Kroger, where I live at, sells starter plants now. I think it's their first year doing it, but they are selling starter plants. Matter of fact, I was at Kroger when the Bonnet truck pulled up. Yankee Sister said cooking pork chops, salad, and veggies. That's what I'm talking about there. Now check this out. That salad and veggies. How much of that you grew in your garden, Yankee Sister? Jackson Holler, Eco. Did he just step in the building? Okay, I gotta get to the bottom. A cherry bush is a bush with real cherries, not tomatoes. Okay. No, I ain't got a cherry bush yet, but I'm looking into it. As soon as I find a variety that's self-fertile, that doesn't have to be pollinated, that's sweet, then yes, I'm gonna get some cherries. But I don't want no tart cherries, and I want the larger variety, the black cherries. Mona Newell, what's up, cuz? Mr. Stinky Portal Ranch, what's up, cousin? Homestead said, yes, you can plant just about any dried bean from the store and get some success. Now, look, Humble Service Homestead, where were you when I ordered black eyed peas off Amazon? Dude, I'm literally ordering some off Amazon that I got in the cabinet. I didn't know better. So I'm sitting here on Amazon buying black eyed peas. Yeah, yeah. Soon as I opened the package and I saw what it looked like, I knew I had went wrong. I instantly knew I went wrong when I saw that same black eyed pea that I've seen for the last 40 years. 40 years. But you learn and you do better. So I'm gonna charge that $4.79 or 89 cents, whatever it was. I'm gonna charge to the gardening game. Keeper Bean said pomegranate is very good for digestion, and I think it has a lot of other health benefits. I like the taste; it reminds me of cranberry. Yeah, pomegranate got a lot of antioxidants in it, and it's high in vitamin something. Somebody help me out with that. But it's high in vitamin something, and it's got a whole bunch of antioxidants in it. East Starkey, Jackson Harlem holler at you. Turf Thurber say, grab the other limbs, bro, or get one flower variety and you can save tons of space. All right, but this is the problem, Turf. He say, grab the other limb. Yeah, but where am I gonna get the scion? Learn that scion. Scion is the piece that you take off that you're gonna graft on there. You gotta learn it now. But I can't just go to people's house and cut branches off the ground. Or get one flower variety and you can save tons of space. But even if I get a flowering variety to pollinate something, that's still another tree. Just like I saw the Robinson crab apple at Home Depot, and I need a pollinator for my fruit. My two apple trees, they don't pollinate each other. And I was like, well, I can't get that because I don't want 3 apple trees in my backyard. Y'all hold on one second. Somebody got to tell me something. See, I'm back already. See how good that handle all problems? Carolina, Georgia mix. Am I that far behind? Carolina, Georgia mix says Stella, Black Gold, and North Star are all self-fertile cherry trees. But are they sweet? Because a lot of those that are self-fertile aren't sweet. So Carolina, Georgia mix, come back and tell me if they sweet or not. Full Harvest Garden say they don't need a pollinator. There is different kinds, sweet to tart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The few cherry trees that I came across, if they were sweet, they needed a pollinator. The tart ones that I saw didn't need a pollinator. I want a sweet variety without a pollinator. Now, if you know some sweet varieties that don't need a pollinator, put them in there. And the Stella Black, Gold, and North Star are sell for the cherry trees. Are they sweet though? Beautiful Beast. Hey, cuz, first live, good to see you. Hey, good to see you in here. You beautiful beast. Growing with Donnie say, I'm trying eggplant this year. I have an early variety I'm trying. I have some Black Beauty eggplant seeds, but I don't really take care of the texture of eggplant. So someone in the family will have to show interest before I make room we don't have for them. LOL. But I don't know. I like them. I just like the way they taste. No, I'm not growing mulberries. Full Harvest Garden. Miss Key, hey, how you doing? But now look, I got a raspberry and I got a blackberry, but I bought them small. And the reason I try to buy my fruit trees big, so I ain't gotta wait that long on fruit. But raspberries and blackberries is something I don't eat that often anyway, so it's something I'm willing to wait on. You know what I mean? It's not like apple. I eat an apple almost every day. I could eat a tangerine or a lemon almost every day. So that's just how it makes sense in my mind. I can wait on things that I don't eat all the time. You know what I mean? I feel like blackberries and raspberries is something you just have here and there. That's just, I don't know. It makes sense in my mind. Homer Service Homestead said, find out the hard way about cherries. Paid $40 each for two different ones and both died within 2 months of each other. R.I.P. Cherry Tree. R.I.P. Growing Donna said, we're talking about Jackson Harlem starting their channel soon. Their channel soon come. Soon to come. Okay. But look, hey, Jackson Harlem, when you start your channel, man, just come on here and let us know you got a channel. We'll go check it out. We cousins. Come on. Kiva said lettuce is cool weather loving like bok choy. But this, all right, this is the thing. Yeah, you're right. I was going to try to justify it, but yeah, you're right. I just wasn't paying attention. G Mama Grove, what's the combo internet, cuz? We talking about spring. We talking about overdoing spring, what you got going on in spring, what you trying new in spring, what's already made you mad in spring, what plants you brought out because you thought it was warm enough that didn't work out in spring. It's an open conversation about spring. Spring growing, spring wants, spring needs, spring. Pop choy flowers. Yeah. That's all they are. I'm growing flowers out there. Renee Nay say my bok choy went straight to boat. Yeah. But no, mine got to the real pretty leaves, then the boat. Tammy, hey, how you doing, Tammy? Good to see you. John Welsh, hey, how you doing? John Welsh, have I seen you in here before? Jackson Harlem say, hey, cousin, what is a flavorful variety of lettuce green to grow, like for salad? Even the romaine, after it bolted, it was good. Romaine, they got the red lettuce. I can't remember the name of it. And what's the other variety? Romaine and it'll come to me. I know the romaine was good either way, and whatever that red red curler lettuce or something like that. I've ate that somewhere else and it was good, but I didn't grow the red lettuce. Kiefer Ben said, yes, the spinach overwintered, and I couldn't believe it, and was a new one for us. Yeah, I'm impressed. He's Starkey, do you all grow strawberries from seed, or do you get start? I get them from starts. I ain't gonna lie to you. Strawberries, I get them from start. I don't even know how long it takes to grow strawberry from seed. I would think the plant ain't very big before it fruits, so it shouldn't be that long from seed to fruit. But I could be wrong. I never did it. You know, I go to Home Depot. They got thousands of strawberry plants out there. East Starkey. Also, I just potted up my cucumbers and zucchini. Should I fertilize them now? I would think if they big enough to pot up, why they ain't big enough to fertilize them? I know some people when they seed start first get its true leaves, they give a real diluted version of fertilizer. Now, me, this just me. If they big enough to, okay. Also, I potted up. All right, when you say potted up, do you mean the seed start little tray to a red cup? Well, either way, if you go from a seed start to a red cup, I would fertilize it. But if it's real small, I would dilute how much fertilizer I put in. But for me, if it's big enough to put in a pot, it's big enough to fertilize. I've been gardening for less than a year, so I'm just being honest and being true, saying what I do. Now, if it's wrong, somebody else in this chat will come up and tell you. Gardening with Bernie, hey, how you doing? Patricia Roberts, hey, how you doing? Good to see you here, Patricia. Mar, what up, Broke Farmer and family? Hey, glad to have you here, Mar. Now, something that I'm excited about, and it went horribly wrong, and I'm still super excited for this spring. Purple Cherokee tomatoes. I've never had one. But I found some starts at Home Depot, so I bought 2 little plants, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was growing them under the grow light, and I remember I was telling you the stuff I brought out there. Well, purple Cherokee tomatoes was a part of that, but I planted more seeds, and they ain't sprung up yet. But when they do come up, I'm also gonna grow that too. But if you're not experienced gardener, and you want food out your garden, some things you might have to buy some starts on. Still plant the seed, like T-Nod say. But let's be realistic. Your first year growing, you're not gonna grow everything. Some stuff gonna die. Some stuff you gotta get used to what it do in your yard. You know what I mean? You can Google how to grow something, but can you take into account your 7 pine trees and your cat that like to dig everything up? So it's some stuff that you got to grow one time and see how it go in your yard, and then you apply all the knowledge from all the other YouTubers and Google and Facebook groups and anywhere else you get information from. You know what I mean? So, you know, that, and it's my opinion. Jardine is Jardine. Jardine is Spanish for garden. Hey, okay. So it's pronounced Jardine. Okay, I got you. Full Harvest Garden said that there are not seeds. I started the plants, then pull them and save them. Okay, that's even better. Whoa. They are not seeds. I started the plants, then pulled them and saved them. What? How did you? Full Harvest Garden. Look, I need more information. So you started the plant, then you pulled the plant and saved the plant for 5 years and replanted it. Give me a little more info on that. That's interesting. Keeper Ben say we have everbearing quinoa strawberries coming back, but I want to get a June bearing variety to go with it If I have to buy stars, then stars it will be. Then stars it will be LOL. Yeah, and that's just me. Like I say, I'm a new gardener. All right, I'm trying to grow stuff that I've never grown before. Last thing I want to do is try to keep up with a strawberry plant. When I already know these strawberry plants produce fast. You know what I mean? Strawberries is a dessert to me. You know what I mean? I'm focused on the beets, the kale, you know what I mean? The big part of the meat. Not the meat, the meal. Strictly my opinion. But once I get some more stuff down and I'm comfortable doing it, then it's a whole lot of stuff I'm gonna go from seed after that. Dude, I want to grow a lemon tree from seed. Yeah, just because. Carolina Root, hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry I'm late. Was watering everything down. Man, handle your business. You got to take care of that yard. Miss Tasha Mack, those potatoes should grow nice. Oh, I'm way behind. That's when I was talking about the grow bed. TLP Gardening Channel, hey, how you doing? You ain't late. You right on time. Jackson Harlem say all the veggies smother each other in pheromones and sprout like crazy when they're all bagged up or clumped together. Really? Okay. Let me read that again. Did I read that right? All the veggies smother each other in pheromones and sprout like crazy when all bagged or clumped together. I didn't know that. That makes sense though. Keith Ben, we have been growing sweet potato slip multiple ways, letting them sprout before putting them in the water, soil is definitely one way to do it. It just seems like everybody get potatoes, and if they get a big bag, they don't use them all up. And that bag, they always sprout, and they sprout quick. So just leave them in the bag a little while longer, and then put them in water. That's my opinion now. The Weekend Garden Show said, awesome. Happy gardening and salad making, Jackson Hall. Okay. Texas Garden Girl Anissa said, can't go without my herb. And dude, I'm doing way better on my herbs. I made an effort to make sure I had more herbs in my garden than I did. Eventually, I will have a herb space. I will have a small raised bed strictly for my herbs. I mean, thyme, dill, all that stuff. Even stuff that we ain't gonna eat. I'm just gonna have it because my wife might want to cook something. And she say, well, I gotta go to the store and get this herb here. No, it's in the backyard. Keith Ben say, all-purpose Stokes and jewel sweet potatoes started to sprout. So instead of eating them, we started to slip. LOL. There you go. That's exactly what I'm doing going forward. Soda Reaper 65. I'm sorry, Soda Reap 65. Hey, how you doing? Good to have you here, Soda Reap. Look, I saw what you did your first live. I watched the replay of it. Gardening with Brandon said, look like you have a huge backyard. It only look huge when it's time to cut the grass. That joke is a monster when it's time to cut the grass. But when you add up how many fruit trees you can get in the yard, it's not that big to me. And it's all on what it look like to you. Because somebody want to say, hey, did somebody want to say, hey? We were out in the garden today, and them bees and wasps was bothering us, but she stuck it out. Put your head in the camera. Say hey.
Hey, but I want like tell you something important about something good about the plants. Did you know wasps can pollinate?
She's learning. Dad of the year.
Right now.
Garden with Burner say, when I forgot the label, I just look forward to a plant surprise. Hey, I wanted to do that with tomatoes. I just wanted to plant a whole bunch of varieties of tomatoes and just forget where I planted where, and I didn't know till they just started turning color. Lady Cheryl said, preach. I'm trying, lady. I mean, auntie, I'm trying. Texas girl, garden girl Anissa said, I gotta cut a corner and do some stuff. Holler y'all later, cousin. Hey, cut a corner. Don't cut it too sharp though. You better have some good tie. You cutting corners like that. Hidden Harvest Grow Light. What's up, Buck? And if y'all don't know, Hidden Harvest Grow Lights is exactly what it means. He sells grow lights. Great grow lights. Jackson Harlem say, threw pumpkin seeds in some soil. Now they're sprouting and I gotta find a container. Super fast grower. Yep, I've grown pumpkins, but I was growing them in the wrong season. So it will form and then it will just die. Yankee sister say, hello, cuz from Connecticut. Oh, at Ellen. G Mama Grows. My potato was rotten, so I planted some kale. I've never tried kale, but I've germinated 3 varieties to decide. I love kale. You can make kale wraps. Kale wraps is, you can make it out of kale, get your little chicken in there, get your little ranch dressing on there, and put a little tomatoes on there. Me and my daughter love kale wraps. Kale wraps are delicious. Delicious. Them groceries, them mustard greens grow fast though. Yeah, they do. Dude, from day to day they grow. TLC in the garden. Hey, how you doing? Stewart of my garden. Hey, how you doing? New Art Gardener. Can you pay with your EBT card at Kroger for your plant start? Yes. Yes. It's food. You definitely can. Walmart has strawberry starts and bare roots. All right. I bought the bare root strawberries. It wasn't from Walmart, but I'm thinking it's the same thing because I saw them in there. Come in a little box. I bought them. They all did. A good girl 2K. Howdy. Hey, how you doing? Jackson Harden said, my parents and all my elders grew up on farms and know how to grow and cook from the land. Wish I learned from them growing up. I will catch up, I hope. Look, watch a bunch of YouTube videos. If you watch, okay, let me tell you my thinking about watching YouTube video. And somebody else, I don't know if it was Growing with Donnie or Angel Love Garden said the same thing. If you, well, not in this terms, I'm gonna put it in my term. If you go to college, you take classes, right? You get a certain amount of hours where you learn it. Why ain't the same thing watching YouTube video? If you watch 500 hours of gardening videos, you're pretty good. You should be able to get a YouTube degree if you watch enough hours of videos on one subject. I should be a master. No, I'm not a master. No. Eventually, me watching enough YouTube gardening videos, I should be a master gardener. YouTube should send me a certificate in the mail and say, hey, you watch 1,000 hours of gardening videos. Here's your certificate. You are now a master gardener. That's how I think it should work. Really. Keith Ben said, my dad said, pink eye, purple hull peas tasted better than black eye. What? I'm going to keep reading it. Hold on. Maybe I saw something wrong. Said better than black eyed pea, so I have some seeds to grow for. I've had purple hull peas. I ain't saying your daddy wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I prefer black eyed peas. That's my opinion. To me, I like beans on rice. That's my thing. To me, black eyed peas are the best beans ever to put on rice. I feel like black eyed peas were developed in a lab and they had some rice and they had 1,000 different beans and they were trying to figure out which one go the best and they developed black eyed peas. That's what I think. Carolina Root say, oh, more black eyed peas won't hurt. No, they won't. No, they won't. Angel Love Garden said, yep, I grew all my beans last year from 15 bean soup bag from the store. That's what I saw. I was like, dude, I could have just got a package of mixed beans for like $1, and that's all my beans. You know better. Homer Service Homestead said, think back to elementary school when we did that experiment with the bean in the milk carton. Yep, I did it too. But we had a little discussion about the milk carton on one of the lives. And we was talking about how come everything grows so good in milk carton and milk jug. And somebody brought up the point that milk has that calcium residue on it. It was so simple, but it made so much sense at the same time. Yankee Sister said, the only thing I grew was lettuce that's been growing in my garage growing station. That's a win then. If you eat anything out your garden, that's a win. That's a big win. TLC in the garden say, I forgot about that experiment. Yeah. Tasha Max said, I didn't know that either. I have some dry black eyed peas. Let me go plant some. Now let me tell you something. Now, you know the Ziploc bag with the wrapped up paper towel, wet paper towel, you know, to get stuff to germinate? Do it like that. I think it germinates faster like that. Because I got some that I planted straight in the ground. And they've been in about 8-9 days and they still ain't germinated. So, to me, personal opinion, everything I put in that Ziploc bag, if it can germinate, it germinates. Excuse me. Canadian Pride, get outdoors. What up, Canadian? You say, I got busy out in the garden putting in work. LOL, how's everyone tonight? We good. Glad you showed up, man. Turf Therapist say, branches break off the limbs at Home Depot and Lowe's all the time. But look, I'm not going to Lowe's or Home Depot stealing branches off trees. I'm not going to do it. Humble Server Homestead says, I go to people's house and cut branches all the time. My shears stay in the car. I've thought about that. Don't get me wrong. I've definitely thought about that, but I don't want to steal limbs off people's trees. But like Turf say, if they fall all the time. So if it just fall right in front of me, they can't charge me for a limb, right? Right. See, Addie said, have a fantastic day, everybody. Gotta go. Hollering at Turf Therapy in the building. G-Mama hollering at Humble Service Homestead. Carolina, Georgia mix says Stella and Black Gold are sweet and the North Star is tart. Yeah, but are they self-pollinating or not? Hey, Stone Gardener. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Marmar say, hey, is that right, Turf Therapy? Let me go check out our Home Depot and Lowe's for those branches then. Look, and you know what would be a good idea? If when they did have branches that fell off or broke off, they did just wrap them up in a wet paper towel and just sold them for like 50 cents. Because when a bag of fertilizer, not fertilizer, but soil or compost break, they bag it up and it's half price. So I think I'm gonna email the well, I kind of know the guy that owns Home Depot because he owns the Falcons too, and I'm a Falcons fan. So I'm gonna email him and see can he start selling those broke off branches so we can grab. Cat without the hat. Hey, how you doing? Kiefer Ben said Michigan is known for growing blueberries, cherries, and apples. I am going to try growing cherry trees from seeds we got from the Upper Peninsula last year. I wonder how long does it take to fruit a cherry tree from seed? Ranchella 1 said, put the shoot in the water or the entire sweet. Put the shoot in the water or the entire sweet. Okay, I'm confused on that one. Hey, Ranchella 1, put that in a different way so I can understand what you're saying. Korean cherry bushes and Juliet cherry bushes are sweet. Okay, I look into that. Korean cherry and Juliet cherry are sweet, self-pollinating cherry plant bushes. Beauty in the garden. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Beauty in the garden. What the VA garden? Oh, I can't think of his whole name. The VA garden. You know my guy that got the fruit tree song. He had a funny skit in his video about you. Well, not about you, Beauty in the Garden, but check his video out. It's really funny. Wrong hand. Chief of Bear said part of the fun is trying to grow stuff that shouldn't grow in your zone or at this or that time of year. No. The fun of it is growing something that I can bring in and show my family that I've grown. And then we eat it. And it's delicious. I mean, but yeah, I see that too because there's some weird stuff that I wouldn't mind growing. Like a papaya tree or a mango tree. Wouldn't that be great? But I know it's hard to grow around here. Jackson Harden said anyone growing berries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Jackson Harden said I see a mention of cherries. Yeah, they was talking about we was talking about the types of cherries that's sweet or self-fertile that they don't need a pollinator. So Lady Cheryl says Stella, Black Gold, and North Star sweet cherries are self-pollinated. Appreciate that. Stella, I like how that sounds. Stella, Black Gold, and North Star. Okay. TLC in the garden. Not sure on my potatoes yet. Only one little piece of green showing. So might have rotting, but going to start another bag of them. One little piece of, but you say you got one piece of green showing, so why you gonna restart? Cat in the Hat. Bok choy is great. Brought from your farmer market and starting it from the cut base. But no, I've never seen bok choy at my farmer's market. I don't know. My farmers don't grow bok choy, but I've never seen that. And I'm at the farmer's market all the time. I think it's depending on where you live at that is there. Like if you're in a colder climate or cooler climate, I would think they would have more bok choy because it's a longer season to grow bok choy. Where I live at, it gets hot fast. So I don't think it's a crop that farmers will want to grow a lot down here because it don't grow well. I wouldn't think it grow well. Or if it do grow well, not for long. You don't have a long time to grow. Canadian say, yep, trying to grow more berries this year. I have huge mulberry trees we harvest. Yeah, I don't know about, I don't even think I ever had a mulberry before. Veggie Farm. I want to grow watermelon, but not sure how much space I need for the vine. Woo, that's a good one. Now, I grew sugar baby watermelon out of season. But it started vining a lot. I want to say 5 feet worth of vining. And I never got to the point of a watermelon, so it might have been up to 6 feet of vining. But that's personal experience. 5 to 6 feet, I would think. And if you do that, watermelon, well, the plant will be here and 5 feet that way. But then again, plant it wherever you want. And then just, if you have to, just figure out how to do it. If the vine start growing this way, and your car right here, just make the vine go over your car. That's probably one of the greatest information. Forgive me. Beauty and Garden said butter crunch is good. Yeah, butter crunch. Now I didn't grow butter crunch, but I heard a lot of people talk about it. TLC said bought strawberry roots this year. Hey, I hope it worked out. I didn't have success with it. I haven't had success with growing a lot of stuff though, so. John West, yes, I'm Little Mountain Gardener. Oh, okay. I know exactly who you are now. Hey, man. Cat with a Hat. Jackson asked question. It's the best way to learn. Don't be afraid. No dumb question. Exactly. Dude, Now, Lady Cheryl is in here now, and on her videos, I've asked a bunch of dumb questions. And the only reason I say it was a dumb question is because once she told me the answer, it was so simple. But it still wasn't a dumb question, and she responded and answered the question. So there's no such thing as a dumb question. I might not be able to answer it, but Jackson Harlem, I would like to stop drinking artificial juices, so having a lemon tree is a gold dream. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But lemon tree, lime tree, you get all kinds of juice from there. Or tangerine trees and navel orange trees. Home Depot sell a lot of those citrus trees now. So it's a bunch of alternatives now. Or apples and pears and get a juice and have your own homemade apple juice and pear juice or whatever. Is pear juice a thing? I don't think so. Virginia fruit grower. Hey, how you doing, man? Look, I want to appreciate. I want to tell y'all thank you. It's 64 people here and 64 thumbs up. So everybody thumbs up themselves, man. Appreciate that. Cat without the hat. I'm having cat problem messed up a ton of start. Well, look now. You cat without the hat. You can't handle your people? Come on, cat. How cat with the hat having a problem with cats? Them your people. Hands in the dirt. My guy, hands in the dirt. What's up, man? I ain't seen a video in a couple of days. I know what you think. You ain't seen a video from me in a couple of days. All right, touche. You got it. Lady Cheryl's Organic Food Farm says, cherry trees don't like wet feet. I know because I killed some trees. I have 2 growing well in a raised garden bed. Cherry trees don't like wet feet. Okay. So, okay. That would mean water the perimeter and not straight on the root. I think I got that right. Stinky Puddle Ranch. Good afternoon. What's up? Oh, that was Mr. Stinky Puddle that was in here earlier. I am late to the party, but I am here. Just pulled my leg out of 3 feet of mud. I even managed to lose a shoe. Really? You got insurance? I don't know if that's deductible. But glad to have you in, Stinky Puddle. Oh, Stinky Puddle said, hello everyone else in the chat. Everybody else tell Stinky Puddle what's up, cool. Canadian Pride hollering their hands in the dirt. My guy, hands in the dirt. God, why I keep... I told you it's my first time going live from my phone. So I'm right-handed and I want to scroll through the chat like this. But if I do it over here, you can't see my hand. See? I'm learning. Lady Sarah said butter crunch lettuce is delicious. I gotta put that in on the list because Lady Sarah endorsed it. But know when to grow it. I can tell you that from experience. G Mama Grow said I'm trying to grow a purple tomatillo that I found seeds for. Hopefully they're good since this will be my first time tasting them. Well, of course they good. You grew them. Have you ever grew anything in your garden that you taste and like, oh, this don't taste good? No. Because once you look back at how much effort you put into it, how much time you put into it, and it's something that you really grew in your backyard for your family, how could it not taste good? It's definitely gonna taste good. Cat without the hat. Keep peat moss has almost no nutrients. It's a great seed starter, but needs help along the way. Excuse me. Yeah, I got a little different opinion on seed starter mix. Humble Service Homestead say for strawberry plants, check out Simmons Plant Farm. Got 25 bare roots for $10. Whoa. All right, deal of the day. 25 bare root strawberry plants for $10 at Simmons Plant Farm. Most of the most of them bare first year and sent out tons of runners. So is that online or is that something local where you live at? Holiday Canadian Pride. Ranchella charge to the game. We all charging to the gardening game. Anytime something die, charge to the gardening game. Anytime some come up in your yard and eat your stuff, charge to the gardening game. I'm gonna tell you what's so awesome about YouTube. I was scrolling down the comments and I came to Lady Cheryl. She was talking to Ben Kiefer, and she said, "Thanks, she's working on a Hugo culture right now." And I knew what she was talking about. Who else before this year had no idea what Hugo culture was? I didn't. Harvest Moon Hardin says sorrel is delicious. I have a few seedlings. I saw Tina growing red sorrel, I think, or somebody growing red sorrel, and I didn't know what it was. Beauty in the Garden said just starting an herb garden. Really? I would have figured you already had an herb garden. I mean, from you talking about from seed, or it's your first time growing an herb garden? Because I already thought you had one. Jackson Harlem said, no, it's in the backyard t-shirt. Are you talking to somebody else so I can have that idea? No, it's in the backyard t-shirt. That's pretty cool. Look, if I can have that, let me know. And I will put that on a t-shirt. Renee's Garden, hey, how you doing? Good to have you in here. Look, I'm glad you can step away. I was watching your videos where you growing stuff all on your landscape and you got tulips and everything growing. And look, while you in here on this live, you better see what Rocket doing out there in your garden. Because that squirrel is out there. He saw you come in the house with your phone and he in your bed right now. Weekend Garden Show says, has anyone ever planted a whole russet potato before? Or do you usually cut them? Well, I've planted a whole one, and I've got potatoes. I got potatoes last year, and long time ago, I'm thinking that's how. Now the backyard garden, I think that's pretty much how everybody grows. But I watched Hands in the Dirt and a couple different people that if where your potato got an eye on it, you can get a shoot out of it. So if it's a big potato, you probably can cut it in half. Or if it got multiple eyes, you probably can cut that half in half and let it callus over, and then you should be able to plant it. Look, you see how many YouTube videos I watch and learn that? 2 of them. I saw Hands in Dirt and somebody else do it. If you watch my video about planting my potatoes out there, I referenced back to Hands in Dirt how he did that. I had never seen that done before. But as soon as I saw him do it, I saw 2 more people do the same thing. Oh. Full Harvest Garden said if you have too many onion starts, you can save them for the next year. I didn't know that, but I'm definitely gonna look into. Well, I don't have that many left over because I killed a lot of stuff I had on the grow light, so I don't have that many starts. Cat Without a Hat said, hey everyone here, should consider Shed Wars next year. It's a great growing and learning, sharing experience. If you don't know, look it up. All are welcome. Yeah, Shed Wars seems fun to everybody. I mean, I watch Homestead Aquarius. He's in Shed Wars. Arkansas Woodcutter. He got I think he got a Shed Wars team. Bull is in Shed Wars. It used to be Microfarm, and now it's Muddy Boots. He in Shed Wars. There's a lot of cool YouTubers. I call them YouTubers. I call everybody who make content YouTubers. There's a lot of you cool YouTubers that's in Shed Wars, and it seemed like fun. It just, it ain't for me because it seemed like it's structured, and I'm not good with a whole bunch of structure. So I'll be breaking rules at certain times. I think you can upload videos, and you know, I don't always have free time, so I have to upload when I have free time. So it's great, and it seemed like it's fun, but I don't know. Maybe next year I'll try it, but like she say, well, like they say, it's open to everybody. And the part I'm gonna tell you, part I really like about watching Shed Wars videos, everybody talk trash in Shed Wars. Everybody. They come on, they make a video, they trash this person, and that person trash that person. They running for sheriffs and stuff like that. Now that seemed cool. I ain't gonna lie. That seemed really cool. But I don't think it's for me. I could be wrong. The weekend garden, so you can plant them whole, but I would cut them up. See how I learned that knowledge. That's exactly what Hands in the Dirt did last time. And Hands in the Dirt, when you say cut them up, you talking about cutting up your potato based on the eyes. You can cut them up based on if they got eyes everywhere. I think I'm understanding that correctly. Oh, you saying hey there, Brad from Hidden Harvest. Oh, you talking to? Okay. Mama, I'm growing 2 lemon trees from seed. Whoa, I'm growing 2 lemon trees from seed. Had 6, but only 2 made it. They're still small, but I heard you'll have to graft onto it in order to get fruit. Now that's the tricky part on fruit trees about growing from seed. Now, I'm pretty sure some seeds, well, I don't know. Because when you grow from seed, let's say you eat an apple, you get the apple seed, you germinate that seed, and that apple tree grow. You're not guaranteed to get fruit because it's not guaranteed to be exactly like that one. So, I don't know. That's kind of risky with seeds. But I see people try it all the time. So it's something fun that I wouldn't mind doing just to see what happens. Because I think on a lemon tree, it'll bear fruit in 2 years. A lot of trees, like I think apple and pears, take 5 to 7 years to bear fruit from small. So I don't know, but it seemed like a fun project. Cat without the hat said, "Bull is awesome, but I'm bad about never saying anything on channel. I've just had a few brews and loosened up some." What? Bull is awesome, but I'm bad about never saying anything on channels. I've just had a few brews and loosened up some. It's cool, man. Just don't cuss and just don't be disrespectful to anybody. But we have fun in here, man. Don't worry about that. Growing with Donnie say I had a meeting, but I'm back. What I missed? Nothing. We're just talking gardening. That's the easy way to put it. But all right, we was talking about things that we really want to grow. Eggplant. I replanted those, but I showed y'all a little bit of the asparagus I had growing out there, but it's still a year away from when I can eat them. They're real thin right now. But I remember, and I got that pack from Walmart. It was a 2-year root. I think it was 5 barrel root, 2-year Mary, whoever, asparagus, whatever that was. And I planted them in my bed, raised bed. But I just realized I planted 2 more. I just ran out of space and just stuck them in a free spot. They came up. So we're excited because next year I know for sure I'm definitely getting asparagus. I'm eating asparagus. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm eating asparagus out my backyard next year. Let that sink in for a minute. You ain't impressed? I am. I'm definitely impressed. But I think I'm going to dig them up. Once they die back, I think I'm going to dig them up and put them in one uniform place so I can just go from there. Because I like to have everything growing together. Lady Sheriff said I'm back for a 5-minute rest break When you're a senior citizen, you have to do this too. Many people in the chat, not enough like. Please hit the like button. Look, Lady Cheryl said it. Come on now. If Lady Cheryl say hit the like button, you gotta hit the like button. Cat Without a Hat say I always hit the like. Great support. And now look, I've said this before, but I'm just gonna say it again. For all the YouTube content creators on here, I might not watch 100% of your videos if I'm subscribed to you, but my watch rate is at 90% or better for everybody. When I first get to your channel, I hit the like button before I ever watch your video. Because if I'm subscribed to you, go like the video. It's just what it is. I mean, who talk to their cousin and don't like a conversation with their cousin? That's all it is. The video we having a conversation. Hands in the dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna share your conversation. He talking to the Weekend Garden Show. He said, you will get more yield when you cut them up. Yeah, exactly. I concur. Jackson Harlem said, I've been reading the comments and taking notes. And this is an enjoyable thing about this live. I mean, me being a new gardener, I can ask stuff. And even if y'all ain't super duper experienced, you can say, well, I tried to grow eggplant, and I grew it in this zone at this temperature, and it didn't grow. Well, that's information. Even if it didn't grow from you and you're a new gardener, it's still information. You say, well, I put it in full sun, had great yield on eggplant. All that great information. So once you talk about enough stuff over and over, and you read the comments, you learn a lot. The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Hey, welcome in. Hello, cuz. I came inside and hit that like button. I appreciate that. And everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. When your next live? You had your first one and you just stopped doing them? L. Porter, hey, how you doing? I bought some bare root strawberries from Sam. I planted them a month ago and they still bare. Should have known something wasn't right. I got 40 for $12. Good Lord, you got 40 bare root strawberries for $12? I mean, technically, there's probably a way to make them grow. And I just didn't do it right. And I'm thinking you didn't do it right. I'm thinking it's a way. But we just ain't doing it right. So next year, I'm going to get some more bare root strawberries. And I'm going to defeat the bare root strawberry beast. Because I don't like to take no L's. I like to take all W's. Keep it being. And my dad loved black eyed peas. Oh, he do too? There you go. Black eyed peas are delicious. And if you want to go next level, there's some weird stuff. But I've done it. Put a little sweet relish in your black eyed pea. It'll change your life. And when you do it, think about that you heard it right here. That relish on top of black eyed peas are delicious. You heard it here, it's delicious. Cat Without the Hat said, Bible speaks about knowledge being abundant and end of time. Everyone stay blessed. Good to grow. Much love. God bless. All right, see you later, Cat Without the Hat. The Weekend Guard said, now that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Hands in the Dirt. Look how we look out for each other, man. Jackson Harlem said, yes, peas, beans, and rice is the ticket. Yeah, all peas and beans on rice is delicious. I mean, even if it's beans you don't like, put it on some rice. It's delicious. Keep it being said, I like my black eyed peas with fresh chopped up tomatoes. My auntie used to make it for us like that back in the day. Exactly. Yeah, it's back in the day. It's still delicious like that today. I mean, black eyed peas on top of rice, slice up a little tomato, Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. Guanciale bean and rice with some onions, tomato, and hot sauce. No, I don't do the hot sauce. Beans and rice with some onion, and I don't do the onions. But the bean and the rice and tomato is a yes. Black eyed peas with onions and smoked bacon. No, no onion, no smoked bacon, but definitely black eyed peas. But you know what? I don't know about the onion part, but that smoked bacon on that black eyed peas sound delicious. Ha, didn't know they sold mixed dry beans. Really? Yeah, they sell mixed dry beans. It's in a little bag, and it's super cheap. I don't know. I think it's like $1.50. I know when all the COVID stuff started, you know, I went and got beans and stuff, and that was one of the things I got. They were cheap though. Growing Station has such an awesome ring to it. Growing Station. What is a growing station? I'm way behind on the comment. Now I'm over here on my laptop looking at it. I'm way behind because I seen people pop up down here that I ain't seen come up yet. Full Harvard Garden said, I believe in free strawberry plant. Ask people you know for some runners from them, then out their beds. Yellow eyed peas. What are yellow eyed peas? Okay. I'm lost. Is that a thing? Really? You know I'm gonna Google it when we get off here, right? The paper towel and Ziploc bag works best for me when I leave the little bag on top of my laptop. Oh, it's like a heating pad. Exactly. If you've been after you've been using your laptop, yeah, it's just like a heating pad. Not much of a tip, but there you go. No, that is a great tip. Because you know, once you've been using your laptop for like 2 hours and it get heat on it, it's nothing but a heating mat. That's a great tip. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Grammy Guns. Hey, how you doing? I like that name, Grammy Guns. How long does it take to germinate a Ziploc bag? I'm not sure. I'm thinking it took 7 days. I want to say 7, 8 days, somewhere around in that. Don't quote me on that though. Oh, Turf said he working with the headphones on. Keep it being they sell damaged bags of fertilizer for half off at our local Lowe's. Hey y'all, we've been on here about an hour and 30. So let's do a challenge shout out, man. Let's holler at some challenge real quick. Jesse, hey, how you doing? What's going on, Doc? Just stopping by for a minute. Look like my cherry tree that the deer chewed on is not going to make it. I want them Tractor Supply having a lift. We definitely going up there this weekend, Jesse. We're gonna check it out. All right, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom real quick. Did I miss anybody? Don't nobody get mad at me. Growing with Jay, hey, how you doing? Keith Ben say, whenever I see critter damage, I hear my dad's voice yelling, "You jokers!" Hands in dirt, broke from 76. I have been under the weather the last couple of weeks, but I'm back now. Hey, brother, hey, glad you all right, man. Angel Little Garden say, I'm out in the garden now, y'all. Still watching. Hey, keep watching. Let's get that watch time up. Because look here, let me tell y'all something. Once I get enough watch time, and look, I'm just sharing this with you because nobody else ever talk about this. But I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm open. So, I want y'all to understand that once I get enough watch hours, they will start running commercials on my videos. And then I probably get 75 cents every week. But it's just a little bit, and it's enough to buy seeds. You know what I mean? So if you see a commercial or an ad on one of my YouTube videos, watch a little bit of it. If it's something that's remotely interesting, click on it. And then just go back. You don't have to go through and buy or whatever the commercial is, but just click on it. Just saying. Them grocers said my wife got us growing about 10 different watermelon varieties. Shaking my head. Look, I got the Black Diamond watermelon in the ground is already sprouted. I said I was only gonna grow one variety of watermelon. I want to do the Black Diamond because it's a little watermelon. It's about that big, something like that, and it's all black. Now, I live in Georgia, where watermelon is a thing down here, but I've never seen that little black watermelon. But I also got some sugar baby seeds too, so I might try that too. Nadine said, "Good Lord, what did I miss? I am harvesting turmeric today. I'm so excited, cuz." Look here, turmeric is super nutritious and good for you. This is something else I learned on YouTube. I mean, I've seen turmeric. I had no idea how good for you turmeric was until I started watching YouTube. It is amazing that the health benefits that turmeric has. If you ever watch Gigi Naturals, she's preaching all the time about turmeric. If you ever watch Lady Cheryl, they preach about turmeric being so nutritious. And I never knew. And I'm old as dirt. Not old hands in the dirt. See what I did there? I'm just joking, man. Don't look, hand dirt, I'm just joking, man. Mommy Time. Hey, how you doing? Glad you're in here. Jackson, you say you're going to Google it? Okay. Keeper Ben said, I laugh at myself thinking about all the time we grab live basil plants at the grocery store, trying to keep them alive, and they wouldn't last a week. Yeah. It's a lot of weird stuff. Okay, it's weird now when you look back on it. Like some of the stuff you buy that you pay so much money for, and you find out the seeds are a quarter. All right, let's do the whole math on this. You can get a pack of seeds from the Dollar Tree for 25 cents. You also can get an 8-pound bag of potting soil from the dollar store for $1. You can buy a container from $1. Now, you might need to build it up a little bit. Let's say you get some compost soil for, okay, cheap compost is $2.39 for the big bag. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2. You into it $5, maybe $6 to grow something that costs $8, $9 a pound. I mean, do the math for a minute. If you could really grow everything that you really, I mean, we talking about vegetables now. If you can grow all the vegetables you need, think about how much money you can save. Or even if you grew 50% of it, how much money you'll save. It's a lot of money in the long run. Look, I'm looking over here at this. Okay. I got to scroll up. I'm so far behind. Jackson said she had to go to the store for herbs. You said, no, it's in the backyard. That's going to be my new word now. It's in the backyard. Anytime it's time to go to the grocery store, it's in the backyard. Mama Time says, sure miss my garden fam. Look, we ain't going nowhere. We're right here. Doing the same thing. Talking about peanut butter and preserved sandwiches and cheap growing. Renee's Garden said, yep, made a video of what he did today. I'm going to need a squirrel recipe from you cuz Rocky has to go. Look here, Renee. The first time I saw that squirrel out there eating, that was a wrap for me. I've ate squirrel before. It's delicious. Get a BB gun from Walmart. Shoot the squirrel. And then make a video on cooking it. I'm watching. 2 times. GG Naturals Homestead. Hey, I just said something about you. About the turmeric We was talking about turmeric in here. Lenore Curry, hey, how you doing? Good to have you in here. Full Harvest Garden say I have a large herb garden, and I want to grow my garden herb garden a little more. It's warmed up, so it's a few more herbs I want to try. Like I said, I already got rosemary, parsley. I don't know. I don't think bay leaf is a herb. Rosemary, parsley. There's a couple more things like that. Rosemary, parsley. It'll come to me in a minute. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get my herb garden bigger. Look at Gigi Natural come here and just holler at everybody. That's how you do it. Not talking to me. Moving on. Uh-oh, I'm finna get to the bottom. There you go. Renee Gard say, keeper, well, Rocky's going to learn his play. Look, who is the comedian gonna learn today? Who is that? Kevin Hart? I don't know. That one came to my mind when I saw that. Oh, Lady Cheryl, no dumb question. Am I 20 minutes behind on comments? Oh my goodness, am I really that far behind on the comments? Can't be. Yankee sister gotta go. Everyone take care. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm caught up. Yes, it's Kevin Hart. Yeah. Gonna learn. Rocky gotta learn today. Gigi Natural says, show the video to their little cousin. Look, we definitely want to see that. Dude, we've saw Rocky torment your garden for like at least 2 weeks, man. I mean, he in your garden so much you named him. Come on. You got to do that video. Matter of fact, cook them on the grill. Yeah, cook them on the grill. Come get out squirrels, man. All right. Say, do that math on them, bro. It's so worth it to grow your own. Yeah, it is. I mean, the retired part was the slap you needed. Well, I'm behind. Yeah, I mean, when you start doing now, this, granted, that's if everything grows. Let's start there, because no matter how good a gardener anybody is, it's some things ain't gonna grow well for them. You know, I hear some people that I feel like can grow anything say, man, I just have no luck growing this. So once you take out the equation the stuff that you can't grow, could be because of your weather, your environment, how your yard is set up, whatever that is. It's just something you can't grow. So some stuff you're gonna have to buy. You know what I mean? But I don't mean you have to buy all of it though. I'm all the way caught up. All right. Now, I like to do this once we get deep into the video. Everybody who got a YouTube channel, put your hand up. And we're going to shout out and make sure we know who the content creators are in the live. Now, if somebody come to your channel, they're not required to subscribe to your channel or whatever. They might just be stopping by. But put your hands up and we're going to make sure everybody know you have a channel. And if they check you out, hey, say, hey, I saw you in Broke Farmer Live, I'm just checking you out. They might subscribe, they might not, but they might subscribe down the road. So let's all be friendly. Canadian way colder climate. But I watch all the videos. New Art Gardener, my buddy. Now y'all, as I name these channels off and you see them with their hands up, you got a free moment, you want to check some out, come check some of these channels out. Check these cousins out. Them groceries. I don't think I've been over there. Tasha Mack, Angel Loves Garden. Growing with Donnie. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden that don't want to show fruit trees in the yard. Peanut Peppers, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Elevated Landscapes. Now, he do a lot of him and Turf Therapy do a lot of lawn videos. They are lawn enthusiasts. See what you learn on YouTube? Lawn enthusiasts. But they also garden. So I think eventually Elevated Landscape will drop some gardening videos. But you know, in spring you want to get your grass back right. Check out Elevated Landscapes and check out Turf Therapy. They got a lot of good tips on understanding your yard, how to keep your yard green, and what to do. I watch Elevated Landscapes. He was getting so much information about understanding your soil and you know what to do with your soil. I was highly impressed. Carolina Roots is a YouTuber. Hands in the Dirt is a YouTuber from Georgia. Gardening with Bernie is an official YouTuber. GG Natural Homestead say I'm screenshotting so I can check them out. I think the only person, Carolina Roots, Peanut Peppers, and them groceries. I think them the only people ain't been to their channel. But after this live, I will check it out. Carolina Roots at Jackson. Oh, Full Harvest Gardening. I don't have my ink pen. Well, look, I'm gonna go back through the comments and look up some of these channels. Say we're reconnecting, okay. Peanut Peppers. I'm thinking, have I been to your channel? Them groceries. I think I've been. All right, let's do something else. I got it. I'm just wondering about something. Full Harvest Gardening is a YouTuber. Check him out. Okay. All right, I got one more question. If you just raise your hands and say you got content on your channel, raise your hand if I've never been to your channel. Peanut Pepper, I've been to yours lots of times. I love your channel. Look. Put your hand up if you've never, because if I've been to your channel, I comment. So put your hand up if I've never been to your channel. Son Moses, could the chat drop their IG? Love to follow there as well. If y'all want to put y'all IG on there, drop your IG. Growing with Hudson is a content creator. She is a YouTuber. Jackson Harlem say, I'm following everyone now. One moment. Angel Love Garden, you're going to lose your fruit tree mine on Carolina Roots channel. I think I already been over there. I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube, y'all. Y'all will be surprised. You probably will. So Jackson Harlem, I'm just saying, and I don't want to be weird about this, but when you go to their channel, tell them where you find them at. I'm just saying. That's all I ask. That's it. All right, Tasha Mack, did you put your hand up? Oh, I haven't been to your channel. I guarantee when I get off here, I'm coming stop by your channel, man. Guaranteed. Grown Hudson, hey Gigi, did you see my soap? I have to wait 2 more weeks to cure. Grown Hudson, you asked me. I saw you make the soap on there. I saw it. All right, y'all. Been on here an hour and 55 minutes. I'm going to get off. I enjoyed hollering at my cousin like I do every time we get on here. We talked about a lot of good subjects. You know, we went across the street and got off subject. Then we came back and did a couple more subjects. This person helped that person. I listened and tried to help and give my 2 cents. I've enjoyed myself, man. On y'all way out the door, man. Y'all just holler at everybody and say, hey, see y'all later, cousin. Or just cuz. Gigi Natural said, no, I didn't see it. I'm going to check it out, Q. See what? Oh, what? Carolina Root, subscribe. Y'all have a good night. Who you subscribe to, Carolina Root? Oh, I'm subscribed. I'm confused. Okay, we gonna see. We're gonna go through some of these. Oh, oh, I see you, Gigi. I can't do it. What? I drop all that in the description of the video when it go live. Gigi, don't worry about it. All right, keep it, Ben. See you later. All right, Gigi, see you later. Carolina Roots, Tasha Mack, Audacity Dawning, Canadian Pride, get outdoors. Until next time, cuz, hope everyone has a great night. Much love from Canadian Pride, get outdoors. All right, Angel Love Garden, Hands in the Dirt, Renee's Gardening, Growing with Hudson, Everyday Life of an OC District. And look, you say your name on the channel. I'm just so used to saying people YouTube name. All right, Nick. All right, y'all have a good one, man. As soon as I figure out how to end it on my phone. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah, there you go.